All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Today's really important. It's episode number three of this skills and mindset series. And today's a very special one. It's a very important one that we are going to have here today. My name is Ricardo Lucien, and I have the pleasure of sharing value with you guys 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you guys can learn how to build this business properly, how to make the most of it, and how to also take advantage of skills, tools, mindset, and apply them properly to building and developing your network, your net worth, and connecting more and growing more. So, the reason why I like this one is because we saw first, right, day one, we looked into what network marketing is, and that's an eye opening for people. Then we saw a little bit of prospecting and what it was. And now we're gonna talk about inviting, and that's where people get lost. That's where people get a little bit confused, and that's what I'm here for. Why? Because I've been doing this for 5 years, been very successful inviting people, signing people into the business. I've done more than 200 personal enrollments, so that's pretty good, I consider, and I know what I'm doing, right? So through mistakes, through successes, and so on, you get to know and learn much more. But when you start reading, getting yourself educated, and getting yourself into that habit of just trying to move better and get better day by day, then you gotta be obviously more efficient. So I want you guys to understand what invitation, what the process is, what inviting really is, and a couple things that we need to keep in mind because you know when you have when you have an understanding of what network marketing is, go watch the previous videos. When you understand what prospecting is, and now when you know, as you're about to, if you don't know, you're about to learn what it is. If you know, you're about to hopefully make this a little bit better, better your skill a little bit more. Now, inviting prospects to check out your information, that's what we need. Okay. That's where the thing is at. You can create and you can prospect a lot of people. You can have a huge list of contacts, but inviting, you got to do it properly. You got to do it right. And I'm here to tell you it's easier than it looks. It's easier than it seems because it's just about being yourself. So everything is all about getting people to check out your product, service, opportunity, information, whatever the case may be, right? So what you want to do with inviting is getting people in front of the information and let them make a decision. That's the only goal, okay? I don't decide for people. I don't decide if this person's gonna like it, if this person's not gonna like it, if this is for this guy but not for this girl, and so on. I'm here to let people know that I have something, that I have an opportunity, that I have a vehicle, that I have a product or a service so that they can check it out in a video, in a presentation, and anything we do, right? Zoom webinar, a live event. I'm here to invite people so that they can see what it is that I am doing and offering so that they can make a good decision, all right? Whether it's a yes or a not, it's not up to you to decide for the person. So keep that in mind. When you're inviting, you're just putting people in front of the service, presentation, video, or whatever the tool we're utilizing for people to know about your opportunity. Okay, so it's not you, it's them. At this point, the only goal, the only objective of the invitation is for people to watch information that you're gonna provide to them. So when it comes to inviting, something really, really important is the mentality. See, my mentality when it comes to businesses, I know the power of what I offer. Therefore, I'm confident that I can help people by just showing them my opportunity. Okay. So just by knowing what I have, just by knowing what I do, just by knowing the power of this, I know that I can comfortably go to somebody or anybody and tell them, hey, I got something that if you take, I know it's gonna help you. I know it's gonna make you better, and let them decide. Okay, but if I'm confident, then it's gonna be easier to invite people to connect with them and to show them the information as well. Now, another part of my mentality and that I apply as well, and it's really, really important, is I know that nobody's doing me a favor by connecting to my presentation, to my Zoom call, to coming to my events. It's quite the opposite. I'm actually bringing them an amazing opportunity to change their lives, to better their current situations, to learn something new, to become a better human being, to get some skill sets, to network, to grow as a professional, to grow as a person, to grow as an entrepreneur, and to grow in so many aspects. I know everything that I'm bringing to the table, and that's why I know nobody's doing me a favor by just checking out my opportunity, because the opportunity is for them. I already have that opportunity, it's already mine. Now it's up to me what I do with that. If I want to help people, I am helping them, they're not helping me. Okay, the moment you adopt that presence, that posture, and you acknowledge that what you have in your hands is powerful, it can change lives, then the outcome is going to be completely different. Inviting is going to be easier. Connecting with people is going to be easier. Why? Because you're going to be more natural. You're going to be speaking from confidence and not fear. You won't be fearful of what are you going to say? Are they going to reject me? And at the end of the day, I mean, some will, some won't. So what, right? We move on, we keep going, and we find the right people to work with, and then we grow with those people. Okay, like you guys who are connecting here to this call right now. So, um, like I was mentioning before, my mentality is I tell everybody and I let them make the decision. I don't try to choose who's gonna like it, who's not. I don't try to make decisions for other people. First of all, it's not fair, it's selfish, okay? And then it's also harmful to your business. Your business is not going to grow if you just decide that you're going to tell 20 people instead of 200. It's just not going to grow. Okay. Uh, if you keep in your mind that everybody has the right to the same opportunity and same benefits in the same community that you have, then, well, it's going to be easier. You just tell everybody, hey, everybody, this is what I'm doing. If you want to do it with me, awesome. If not, awesome too. All right, I'll find somebody else. And that's it. And at the end of the day, people are trying to find what we have. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you go and you talk to people about making money online, traveling the world, trading, learning skill sets, learning how to create an extra source of income, everybody is looking for either one of those, all right? And you have all of them. So why not share it with people? People are looking for that. If you're trying to build a business and you already have the tools and you already have everything that offers and kind of covers all those needs, then just market it and share with people because your business is going to grow if you do that. Everybody's looking for this. All right. So just understand that. And now leads me to the last point. There's plenty, but I just want to give you kind of like an idea. I know every single day how grateful I am for the community that we have. And that's why I feel excited for the people who might potentially join it. Okay, so that helps me a lot. When I invite somebody to check it out, I'm excited. I'm happy for that person because I know when that person decides and makes the move of saying, you know what, I'm gonna do it as well. That person is gonna it's gonna grow. That person is gonna learn something new. That person is gonna be part of a community. They're gonna receive support. They're gonna be in a very nice place where all of us are just helping each other and supporting each other and just growing with one another. So that's the key. Okay, growth that we have. We all know it. We're all part of the same community. So you guys know what I'm talking about. You are part of it too. And I think we all can agree that, and this is part of my mentality. It's not here in the slides, but I know for a fact that everybody and anybody is better off being here than out there. Everybody can benefit and can have a positive impact for what we have than without it. Okay, so that's also important to keep in mind. Now, let me share something with you. This is an example on how to invite people because a lot of times we don't know how to get connected or how to get people connected to a Zoom call, to a presentation, to an event. So I want to give you two examples. I wrote two of them here. And this is just, this is not a script. Like I'm not a big fan of scripts. and memorizing things, but this is just kind of like an idea on how I can invite somebody if I wanted them to get to know the information. So say I'm friends with John, or John is just somebody that I just met, whatever, okay? I'm gonna invite John. I'm gonna go to John, and this is important because we're not gonna just do um, the typical voice note is necessary. We're not gonna do the typical text message because if you read this, there's no excitement at all. So if I'm gonna connect with John and I'm gonna invite John, I'm gonna tell John, "Hey John, listen, I found something that I'm very excited about. There's a Zoom call tomorrow at 7 p.m. If I send you the link, would you watch it?" Right? And then I'm gonna tell them there are going to be people on that call who have earned a lot of money, right? They're going to be talking about how they did it, about and this is something that you and I can do together. Can I count on you to be there? Right? Very simple. Hey John, I found something. Okay? I found something. I'm very excited. There's a Zoom call tomorrow at 7 p.m. If I send you the link, would you watch it? Right? That's important. And then you edify it, meaning you elevate the you actually make them see the importance of it. So I'm gonna tell them, hey, there's gonna be people who have made a lot of money. They're gonna be talking about how they did it, and this is something you and I can do together. Right? Can I count on you to be there? That last part is really important because people feel more. If I ask you, can I count on you? You feel like you're somebody who can be counted on, right? So that part is also something that gives a little bit more importance to the invitation, all right? So again, hey John, I found something that I'm very excited about. There's gonna be a Zoom call tomorrow at 7 p.m. If I send you a link, would you connect? Would you watch it? There's gonna be people on that call who have earned a lot of money. They're gonna be talking about how they did it. This is something you and I can do together. Can I count on you to be there? All right. You can feel my energy. If you read this, you are going to feel weird. Okay. You're going to say, well, is this real? Is this like an automated message? So always pick up the phone, call the person, or send a voice note so that they can hear your excitement and your enthusiasm, or at least your voice, and know you're real. Now, over here is something important. Okay, this is another example. It's very simple. Why? Because we right away I asked John, "Hey John, what are you doing tomorrow at 7 p.m.?" If John's free, I can tell him what I said before, or I can tell him this. Hey, I just got started on a super nice project. I want you to check it out. My business partner and I are gonna be showing it tomorrow on Zoom. If I send you the link, would you connect? Would you watch it? Right? So again, you're asking somebody if that person is free. If that person is free, now you know you can invite that person to check it out. Okay, it can be a presentation. This can be a presentation, a video event. This can be for everything. Okay, both of these examples. So I tell John when he says it's free, hey, I'm very excited because I found a way. Okay, I found something like I said before, or I'm very excited because I got started in a new project. I want you to check it out. My business partner and I are going to be showing it on Zoom. If I send you a link, would you plug in and watch it? Right? And then that person's gonna say yes or it's gonna say no. That's it. Okay? If they say yes, awesome. You send them the link. If they say no, awesome. You don't send them the link. That's it. Remember, you have the power, you have the opportunity. It's in your hand. And you are the one who is offering people opportunities. If they take him, great. If they don't take him, I mean, they're lost, right? So just keep that in mind as well. So these are two examples. We're gonna go back to revisit them because I want you guys to keep something always in mind. And this is fundamental keys to succeed, to be successful at inviting, and it's always have people listen to your voice. All right, call the person, voice message, don't text, don't sound like a scam, don't sound like a machine, don't sound like an infomercial. Be yourself. That's one of the main keys. All right, be yourself. Don't just talk like a script. And that's why I don't want to give you guys a ton of scripts. I want you to be yourself. invite, like you would invite to a party, to a concert, to anywhere, right? Anywhere fun or anything special you're really excited about. Also, important, be a busy person. Always be in a hurry. People feel attracted to all of us who are always busy doing, being productive, leading, and moving. Okay, people feel attracted to that. Also, there is no time to be asking questions. You don't want to be presenting during an invitation. You don't want to tell somebody a movie before they go watch the movie with you, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's what inviting is for, right? Talk to a lot of people in a little time. Okay, a lot of people, little time. That's gonna be the key, okay, for you to be moving forward. Success loves speed, so that's crucial. When you understand that, you understand how valuable time is, how valuable your resources are, your energy, and you gotta be able to spend it wisely and invest it in the proper places and people as well. So if I talk to a lot of people and I cut off those times and I spend instead of an hour trying to invite somebody or explaining somebody, if I can spend a whole just 1 minute, I can invite 60 people to check out my opportunity instead of just talking to one person might show up or not. All right. So minimize the time, increase the amount of people you communicate with, and you'll see how it pays off for you. Then be excited. I mean, this is exciting. So be excited when you talk to people. Remember, have them listen to your voice, right? So be excited. That's gonna make it more important. That's how you make it. And into the last point right here, it says make it important. People are gonna connect. I mean, okay, so your business is gonna be important to people if it's important to you. How is it gonna be important to you? How do you know if my business is something that I really care about? Well, I'm gonna be excited. I'm going to be enthusiastic about it. I'm gonna be probably smiling. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you at a faster pace, and you're gonna feel my energy. So if it's important to me, it might be a little bit more important to you as well than if it's not, and therefore you're gonna end up at least wanting to check out why I'm so excited about something that I found. All right, so that creates curiosity, that creates that importance for them. Okay, remember, people move in priorities. When people don't show up to your presentations, when people don't respond to your messages, when people don't connect to Zoom calls, it's because it's not important to them. Okay, therefore they forget, they do something else, they say, well, I'll check it out later. But if you have some type of urgency, excitement, and if it's important for you, then you'll see how people start showing up to your Zoom calls and presentations. So a tip that I'm gonna give you is the following: people join your energy before joining your business. Okay, you got to show your enthusiasm and excitement. Just think about it. When you join here, you probably didn't know much what it was. You just saw somebody who was excited, somebody who was passionate, somebody who was doing well, somebody who was being happier, somebody who was doing something different, and you said, okay, I want that for me too. All right, I have an idea of what it is. I don't understand it completely, but I joined this guy's or this girl's energy because this is awesome. This is somebody can help me. This somebody can guide me. This somebody that can help me make money. Okay, so if you implement all of that and then you bring it to your I think that was the last one. Yeah, if you bring it to the inviting, then you can incorporate something like I said, being in a hurry. Okay, if you're gonna be in a hurry when you invite, what you're gonna have is something like this. Hey John, real quick, because I'm about to get into a meeting. Okay. Hey John, real quick, because I'm working right now. Hey John, real quick, because I can use my phone. I don't know, whatever you want to say, whatever it is you're doing. In my example, I'm always in meetings, so it's hey John, real quick, because I'm about to step into a meeting. But I found something I'm very excited about. There's Zoom call tonight at 7 p.m. If I send you a link, would you watch it? There's gonna be people on that call who have made a lot of money. We're gonna be talking about how they did it, and this is something you and I can do together. All right? Can I count on you to be there? Okay, they're gonna say yes or no. They might ask you, "What is it? Tell me about it, dude." I just told you I'm about to get into a meeting. If you connect to that call, they're gonna be talking about everything you're trying to ask me. Okay, so that's why we have the Zoom call. So if you have that type of posture, that character, okay, then people are going to respect it even more. It's gonna be more important for them as well. So it's gonna be easier and better to invite in that way. Okay, so you have to have that presence, that posture. It's not hard. It's just know what you have, and that's it. And don't be afraid of anybody because nobody's doing you a favor. You're making money with this. You're earning. They're not. Therefore, you can help them grow in many aspects that I already talked about. So on this one, for example, I can um, I can ask John, "Hey John, what are you doing tomorrow at 7 p.m.?" And then the first thing that I say is gonna be, all right, real quick, all right, because I'm about to step into a meeting, but I got started on a super nice project that I want to share with you. I want you to check out. My business partner and I are gonna be showing it on Zoom. If I send you a link, will you plug in and watch it? That's it. That's it. Person's gonna say yes or no. They're gonna ask, what is it? I just told you about the stuff. I'm about to get into a meeting. I'm working, about to, I don't know, shower my kids, whatever the case may be. But the point is, now you have these tools to start inviting people quicker, faster, make it more efficient. Don't spend time trying to explain because then you're gonna make a mess out of yourself. You won't be able to text a message, okay? Explanation. It's not, I mean, you're not gonna be able to text a business explanation, especially when somebody needs to see all the tools and they need to watch what it is that we're doing. So, that's what it is, guys. That's something that is really important, knowing how to invite. Grab this and make them yours. All right, you gotta be yourself. So use these examples. There's plenty of more. You can message me, ask me any questions that you guys have. I'm here to to answer to your questions, to help you. Invite if you need me. I can be there for you as well. We can do this together. If you need to launch somebody and help them out as well, then this is gonna be some great tools for us to go together and share this with the people so we can grow as a community and we can make this better and better every single day. So guys, it's been my pleasure being here. I appreciate you all. On Monday, we're gonna be talking more skills, and little by little, we're gonna have more and more and more. But the importance of these calls is to learn and apply. Okay, the importance the importance of these calls and these meetings and these skills is to learn, apply, learn, apply, and then you practice and you get better and you learn more and you apply more and you get better and you get better and you get better. And now when you come to see you've progressed so much and you have a team, you have an organization, you have better business. Okay, so keep at it. Appreciate you guys. Congrats on connecting, and we'll see you all next on Monday. All right. So peace.